I've sold over 1.4, 1.5 million, predominantly doing unique bundles and bundles on Amazon in the UK and the USA. But I also do arbitrage. I do a tiny little bit of private label, and I've been selling for around 5 years now, 4.5 to 5 years. December 2019 I started. In this video I want to do seasonal bundle sourcing. I'm going to go over a little bit of seasonal bundle sourcing. We're going to start with just like this rabbit hole, and I've, full transparency, launched some products very similar in this space. I'm going to show you how I did it. I'm going to show you how to sort of source some bundles, seasonal bundles, so that you can start making money on Amazon. Now, as you know, not all bundles work. I want to be completely clear, but doing this route sort of turns into a volume game and just testing stuff. So don't think there's no risk. There's always risk to selling on Amazon, but one of the best ways, in my opinion, is to do bundles, because the entry price, the entry level, sorry, is very low. As in, like, you can test bundles sometimes for £50 for 12 of them, for example. Keep testing until you start finding ones that win. So anyway, without further ado, let's dive into it. So I'm going to be using Helium 10 for this. If you want to grab it, guys, 20% off for 6 months below. All the standard, you know, stuff there that all YouTubers say. Why not? And I'm going to start with this random keyword, which is hay fever. Now, as I said, I've launched some similar bundles in this space, so I'm actually, full transparency, sharing with you some of my own sourcing strategies, because I've actually launched these myself. They are not going crazy, but soon they should go pretty crazy, because it's like coming to the time of the year where this stuff just goes absolutely mental. You're going to miss out on it. Don't do it for this year. Don't source these products for this year. Maybe next year you might want to do products like this. So anyway, hay fever. So the first way I start is by finding a little rabbit hole. Okay, so let's think about, for example, what sells at this time of the year. If you're looking for seasonal bundles, you need to prepare 2 or 3 months in advance generally. What sells at that time? Now, I prepared for this about 3 months ago, and it's only just about starting to get sales now. Hopefully in the next week or two should go absolutely mental, these items, or maybe not. It's all about testing. I found them by looking into the future and then figuring out different highs and lows throughout the year. You've got Father's Day, you've got Valentine's Day, you've got summer products that you could sell, barbecue product, whatever. You know, I'm just saying different seasonal times for the year. Hay fever clearly is very busy in June. About middle of June, this starts to go crazy. So first thing I did was looked at the extension here from Helium 10, which tells you the search volume and gives you a load more suggestions for keywords. Now, this is the first thing that I did and always do when I'm looking for new bundles, unless I'm in my own niche. Type in the first keyword and just see what piques your interest. Now, I saw hay fever wipes. I can see hay fever nasal spray, eye drops, tablets with huge search there. I can see balm there. I can see more wipes over here, and then yeah, spray, eye spray there. So we've got a few different elements to go in here. So let's have a look at the first one, which is hay fever tablets. Now look at that, 79 results for a 30, I think it was 37,000-ish search, which is totally mental. Not much competition for huge search. Now, it doesn't mean we're necessarily going to be selling these things. I'm just getting a look at the market right now. I want to get a good idea of the market. So I can see this bundle here, depending on how much you could source these for. This could be a good bundle here. Obviously, there's more checks we need to do, but I'm just getting ideas at this stage. There's a nice little bundle there, as you can see, £20. Not selling that great, but as I say, it's not really the time for it to go absolutely mental at the moment. This one's popped up here. A few more tablets here. This one's popped up here. It sold 400 in the past month. Well, absolutely mental. So and there's no tablets in there, so it's not even that relevant, but it's still selling in this keyword there. Load of tablets there. So what I'm starting to see is these things here, and this is how I found my bundle as well. So let's have a little bit more of a look. So let's go back and look at some more keywords. The next thing we can see there is wipes. So let's click on wipes. Once again, big search with only 69 results. Let's have a little look down there. As you can see, well, big gift pack sort of thing there. Not selling that great because it's MF. Got this one with loads of wipes there, $14.99. Loads of different ones are popping up here. As you can see, wipes with the balm, wipes, loads of different things here. And the beauty of this is, like, you know, this is very seasonal. So you can come up here, you can jump on, very new listing here, very new listing here. not a bad rank, not saying like crazy, but not a bad rank considering it's a brand new listing. They've clearly just, you know, jumped on here. Not a bad rank, brand new listing. Clearly just jumped on here recently, just because seeing the seasonal trend and everything like that. So yeah, it seems to be good. Okay, so we've got the search. The next thing we need to do is open up the Helium 10 extension. This is what I do on every single one of my products that I'm sourcing for bundles, by the way, guys. Load this up. As you can see, very seasonal trend there. If we look on the search volume, a lot of people don't do this. Look at the last year. As you can see, most of the year it's hardly got any search at all. As June the 17th, we're not there yet, is what I suspected. Around about 10 days, these will go absolutely mental. And there's 52,000 search. Now they're already going up now. I think from the 10th onwards, my bundle should start to go crazy. Okay, so it's sort of squeaky bum time at the moment, and with seasonal products, it is like that a lot. It's squeaky bum time a lot of the time, because you've just got to hope and pray you've done your research correctly. It's a little bit more risky than non-seasonal stuff, but here we go. Let's have a little look down here. So there's an error on my Helium 10 at the moment, by the way, so it shouldn't be showing 4 of each, but it's showing 4 of each. So you've got to count them. You've got to just count them as one. So we're looking at the sales here first. We've got sales of 131 on this one. If we look at the review counts, wow, 9 reviews. And it's got 134 sales. Crazy. Let's look at this one here. It's got good price point, sales 82, and it's got reviews of 1. Wow. Like, you can see how many have got low reviews. We've got a few big boys here, but a lot of them have got way less than a couple of hundred reviews. Don't even have to check any more in that. I can tell we could easily compete in this market, which I'm currently doing with my products as we speak, by the way. So it ticks the boxes there. The next stage, next thing you're going to have to do is look for suppliers. Can you find these at a good price, right? So I usually, what I would do is click into a listing. Now I'm going to click into a random one here. And this is when I'm going to start to look at a little bit of, okay, let's get rid of my camera there, because obviously it doesn't want to do this. Let's look at my Helium 10 there. I didn't want my face on the camera anyway, so go away. Bloody software not working correctly. Type in, by the way, if you're still watching at this stage, type in pink unicorn lover below. Pink unicorn lover. I always say that. Well, I don't always say it. I say in some videos just to see who's really watching, who the true veterans are. The next stage is I look at the buy bot pro graph down here, and I usually just have a quick glance just to see what the competition is doing with their price when sales go crazy. So I'm looking at when these things start to really go crazy. It seems to be around about the 7th of June they're starting to go crazy, and you can see they also, the price should be going up as well. So around about here, where are we? June. Yeah, it's about, as I initially said, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th onwards start to go a bit crazy, and as you can see the price goes up there, not too much though. So I'll look at some other listings just to check, you know, can we source them at a price that is profitable? If not, is because they're seasonal items, you need to check on the Keeper graph or the buy bot pro graph, which I use here. You need to check at which point are they going to be profitable, if any. So this one doesn't put their price up enough, I would guess, for me to make enough profit on these items, depending on what you're looking for. So I would go ahead and look for other items. This one here, for example. Load up the graph down there, and the next thing what I want to do there is check what they've done when it's gone crazy. As you can see, they've put their price up, so they're usually oh no, have they? Yes, they're usually $9.99, and they're keeping their price. They're keeping their price at $9.99. So around about this time last year, they did not put their price up, right? Now I know for a fact that a lot of people do. Let's check this one, for example. I know for a fact that a lot of people do, because I actually saw some of these products, and the only reason I sourced them was because I could see that competition at the crazy times put their price up. So there we go, $9.99 usually, and they put their price up to $12.99, and they're still getting good sales there because the graph has dropped nicely there. So that's what it seems to be. That's what it seems to be, okay? It seems to be that if you're doing seasonal stuff, you have to make sure that the if you can't sell it, which a lot of the times you won't be able to outside of that seasonal peak for that price, then you need to look back at the data to check that when the peak does come, you're going to be profitable. So a lot of the time you're going to have squeaky bum moment, hold your price until that seasonal peak really hits, and then a lot of the time it's the last man standing, because a lot of these people will go out of stock. So guys, that's a quick run over there of how I do it. Obviously, if you want to do more detail, then join the Hive below, which is not my training. It's run by Natalie, who taught me everything that I know back in the early days, and you can get a 50% discount off her group there, which I'm actually a member of myself, so I like to refer something that I'm actually part of. So guys, I will see you in the next video. Let me know if there's any other sort of sourcing videos you want me to show, and I'll see you soon.